guys, good morning. So I started to make this video last night and then Steve came home and walked in the door and the dog started barking, so that got ruined. So I'm going to start over here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about people feeling discouraged and people quitting your team and not getting distributors. I just want to tell you guys a little bit about my story and my journey. This isn't meant to compare at all. But I just want to give you like a realistic idea coming into this business. Now, there are people who come into this business and they go and they promote really fast. There has been a woman that went diamond in 9 days. Courtney Lavey, she went diamond in 30 days, double diamond in 60 days, triple diamond in 90 days, and presidential diamond in 4 months. That's insane. But it is possible. Everybody's journey is just different. For me, when I started, it took me 5 months to get my first distributor that I enrolled myself. Now, I could enroll loyal customers like nobody's business. I could sell, anything to a blind person. Like, it just came very, very easy for me. But distributors has always been my struggle, just because I didn't want to seem too pushy, but I knew products because I'm from the hair industry, so I know how to talk product, and that was my strong suit, and so that's what I ran with. So for 5 months in this business, I didn't have a team, but I was still making a lot of money. Like, my commission checks were like $300, and I was only a distributor at a distributor rank. And I was averaging anywhere from $600 to $800 in wrapped cash a month on top of that. So that was like a huge chunk of my income. So I was making about at least $1,000 from like my first 5 months, just myself. And that's like my profit. So there are so many different ways to run this business, but you cannot feel discouraged if people just don't jump on board with you. So I got that first distributor 5 months in, and guess what? She quit. Do you think I was like, oh, I've been in this for 6 months and I can't enroll anyone, poor me? And did I give up? No, I did not give up. I did not give up because I was still making an income, and I was still active, and I was still enjoying what I was doing, and I was still enjoying talking to people and my team and the people that I was surrounded with. It was just a really good environment, and it was a really great outlet for me to focus, my extra time and energy in, So you just need to pick out the positive in things. So if you're coming into this business and you are ready to enroll some distributors, that is awesome. That is fantastic. You can do that. It's been proven, and people have done it so many times easily and promoted quickly, but you can't feel discouraged if you're not getting the results that you want. It's your journey, and it's going to be different from other people's, and you just have to keep going. And that's why posting is so important, guys. So important. I've said this, I'll say this till I'm blue in the face, but that's like the one thing I've always been super, 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 super consistent with my business for the past over 2 years now, is that I have posted and shared my journey the entire way. Now, if you guys are not posting, why are people going to join your team if they don't see a change in your life? If they don't see you bringing in this extra income and what you're doing with it and talking about your goals and where you're coming from and where you're headed consistently, why are people going to join you? They don't see what you're doing. They're like, oh, okay, so she's doing this thing and apparently it's great, but I don't really see how. You need to show them the way how, and you need to be consistent with that, because eventually people are going to be like, something is going to click, and you are going to reach out to them, and there's going to be a moment in their life when they can completely relate to the story that you are telling, and that is going to reach out to them, and it's going to inspire them, and it's going to make them want what you have, and you're going to be able to turn around and teach them exactly what you did, and that's an incredible feeling. And so it took me 5 months to get my first distributor. I was like one of Jade's, I think I was her second distributor. Her first distributor was Will, and then I was the second distributor that she enrolled. And so, Jade's promoting, and so, we're helping each other, and she's helping me, and she's helping Will. But, after some time, I was able to enroll my own distributors, and it got easier because I was posting, and a lot of times people just reaching out to me. So I wasn't ever a really big cold messenger. I was just, sharing my story, and it would inspire people, and people would reach out to me. Or, if you were already talking about the product and they were telling me they didn't have money or this and that's going on in their life, then I would change the subject, and I would let them know, like, I have this opportunity, and it's given me a lot of hope in my life, and the income has really been life-changing for me. Like, I can help you do this too. And that's where a lot of my distributors were coming from. And so I finally got my diamond chart filled, and guess what? I didn't go diamond the month my chart was filled. It took me an additional almost 6 months, like 5 months, to promote to diamond. Just think about that. How do you think you would feel discouraged if every month for the next 6 months you're like, at my diamond chart, I'm going diamond, and you're just not, because people are quitting, and people are deciding that they don't want to do this, and people are coming in, and your chart's not playing out, and your volume's not there. Are you going to get discouraged? It might bum you out a little bit because you just really want to get there. But guess what? I never really got discouraged. I didn't. I still had a great income from what I was doing, and that was the whole reason I started. You need to think about the reason you started, not that where you're not getting right now. And you can't compare yourself to others, and your journey is going to take time. But I can tell you that when I did go diamond, it was awesome. It was the best feeling in the world, and it was meant to happen exactly when it was supposed to happen in my life and in my journey. And the thing is that people quit. People are going to quit. You're going to have people that you enroll and they disappear. They join the witness protection program and you don't hear from them ever again. They're just called kit snatchers, They just block you, and for whatever reason they don't talk to you, and you're like, well, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. The thing is that they're still scared, and they are just afraid to admit it, so it's easier to just shut people out than to talk about your feelings. And you're going to have people that are going to enroll, and they're going to take off in their first month, and they're rocking, and they're doing it, and you're excited for them, and they're making income, and then all of a sudden they're like, nah, I don't like this, or I'm not getting the results that I was, and I'm feeling discouraged, and this and that. And it's hard to walk people off the ledge, but you just have to remember that you've been there, and you just have to share your experience and help them get through it. And in the long run, sticking it out is so much more worth it. Because guys, what if I had given up when I didn't get my first distributor and that girl quit, or when I didn't promote to diamond in the first couple months? I wouldn't be here. I would not be retired. I wouldn't be making, 10 grand plus a month and being able to do everything that I wanted and more. I would still be working, and I would probably be finishing nursing school right now and looking for a job to work again another 40 hours, still probably working as a hairstylist, and I wouldn't have any time to do anything. And I would have a boatload of debt that I would be stressing to pay off for the next 30 years. So whenever you feel like you want to give up, you want to quit, you need to reevaluate the reason that you started, and you need to get that goal. And if you are already at that goal, then you need to celebrate that, and you need to just keep going along. I mean, what's worth it to you? Is it worth it to start this business if you're going to make $200 a month, $500 a month? I think it is. But if you're only making that $500 a month for the next 6, 7, 8 months, is that still worth it? I think it is. That's a lot of money. And even if you're not getting to, diamond in those however many months, if you are still bringing in an income, that is incredible, and that is life-changing, and that is going to inspire other people, because you never know when you're going to enroll somebody, or someone's going to be there, or you're going to be in the right spot at the right time because you didn't give up, and you are going to enroll somebody that is going to completely change your business, change your life. They are going to take off. They are going to make your business explode, and you are going to get to grow with them, and you're going to have these amazing, amazing relationships with people, but you're not going to get that if you give up too soon. You are just not. So you cannot put a time limit on your success. You cannot come into this business and say, well, I'll give it 3 months and, we'll see how it goes, and if doesn't do good, it's not for me. Well, I can tell you that if you're coming into this business thinking that, this business is not for you. It's not for you. You are already setting an end date to, quitting. You are already thinking about quitting before you even start, in the back of your head that, if it doesn't work out, then I'm just going to quit. You've already given yourself an exit, and you already have a plan B. And your plan A is not going to work if you already have a plan B. I can tell you that. So you need to come into this business and say, I don't care how long it's going to take. I'm surrounded by amazing people, and this is fun, and I am changing lives, and I'm helping people get healthy, and I'm doing a good thing. And is it worth, the hour that I'm putting in every day? Yeah. And some days, do you not want to put in that hour? Sometimes you don't want to, but you know what? it's worth it when you can turn around and change someone's life, and you don't know in that 1 hour, that 1 minute, or that 1 second that you took to message one more person, and that person is going to completely change your life, and you are going to completely change their life. And that is such an incredible feeling. It's such a blessing to be able to do that for people, you guys. And you cannot get discouraged by the quitters, because I can tell you that that is just God weeding out your business. And now looking back at it now, when I didn't go diamond in those first 6 months that I had a full chart, God was just weeding out my business. And he was doing that for me, because what if I had promoted to diamond and then everybody quit and I lost that bonus, and then I was really feeling discouraged. Like, it's better to let the people weed out as you go versus getting there and then having the team fall apart, because the first 3 months to someone's business is extremely crucial. That's kind of like, if they can make it past a month, they can make it to the 3 month. If they can make it to the 3 month, they can make it to the 6 month. And if they can make it to the year, they are in this, and you've shown them the vision that they see for themselves and their life. And they can keep going, and they can keep inspiring others. But you just have to be thankful that when people quit, that it's happening for a right reason, and this business is just not meant for everybody. But you just have to find the people that do want it, and there are people that want it. There are people that will work for it, and you just have to be there and be ready for them when they come along. And the thing is you're either going to be there for them, or you're going to give up too early, and I'm going to be there for them, or somebody who did not give up is going to be there for them. And if you stick it out, it's going to be you, and it's going to be worth it, and you are going to be able to do amazing things. But you cannot just get discouraged by the people that quit your business, or the people that aren't joining your business right now, because they will join your business eventually. And it's just better to have the people that are going to quit now, so you can find the people that are really worth your heart and soul, that you're going to pour into them to be successful with this, and it's going to be worth it. So stop being so hard on yourself. Stop comparing. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you will get there. The only way you can fail at this business is if you quit. All right, guys, have a great day.